Hey freaks, Michelle here at Sharonville, Ohio, just hours away from kickoff on Horrorhound convention. And before all the madness goes down, I wanted to sit down and have a chat with two awesome people from Deranged Minds Entertainment. We have Destiny and Tristan Clay. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. Super stoked about this weekend.
Super stoked, yes.
He forgot my toiletry bag though, so it's pretty good.
Bad boyfriend.
Right.
Bad.
So I know you guys are here as you're visiting as fans, Horrorhound yourself, so who are you interested in meeting?
Super excited to meet Danielle Harris because she's like my idol. Brad Dourif, I'm so nervous. We're gonna meet him today. I'm gonna try not to cry. I was thinking about meeting him on the way here and tears started to well up, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But yeah.
I'm excited for David Arquette.
Oh yeah.
Pretty stoked.
Yeah. We're big on Brad Dourif.
Yeah.
Ourselves, Saska's.
Mm-hmm.
I already ran into him in the parking lot
Oh,
when we got here, and I already fangirled out. And it was embarrassing.
I understand.
But since you're horror fans, what kind of got you into the genre to begin with?
I've been into the genre since I was a little kid, like 6. I remember watching Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS and going to all the blockbusters and stuff like that and just renting stuff. And it's just the genre that I always wanted to watch. It's the films that I always wanted to watch. I was never really into comedy or action or anything like that. It's just what I like.
Absolutely. What about you?
Well, it's funny because I was never allowed to watch rated R films growing up, so I would always sneak and watch them. And so that made me just want to watch it even more. And it kind of just went from there. Just
Awesome.
Rebellion.
Awesome. So the main reason I wanted to chat with you guys was, you're true horror fans and you're actually living your dream, making horror films for all of us to enjoy. So I know you recently have Red Eye out for the public to see. What can you tell us, for the people that haven't seen it yet, can you tell us what the movie's about?
Do you want to take that or me?
You can do it.
It's about 4 friends that go out into the backwoods of West Virginia to document a local legend. And I know that sounds run-of-the-mill, been there, done that, but we kind of tried to make it more original in the sense that we're horror fans making the film and it's not just some big studio in Hollywood doing it for money. So throughout the film you'll see a lot of references to different horror films, like we have such sights to show you, like Hellraiser or We Are the Weirdos from The Craft, just stuff like that. And I really feel like the twist and the things that happen in the film aren't such as run-of-the-mill as the synopsis sounds, because you just have to remember that we're horror fans making a horror film, so we just kind of made something that we wanted to see.
Awesome. There's a few things that I loved it. Like the special effect, I love the fact that you do practical effects, and there's a few, I don't want to give anything away, but there's a few scenes where it's like, oh my god, how did they pull that off? I mean, it just looks great. And then the slow motion part, that's all, I'll just leave with it. It's awesome. I love it. But what inspired you to write that story?
For Red Eye, I used to live in South Carolina and I'd drive up to Pennsylvania. It's like an 8-hour drive. So every time we drive through West Virginia, my stepdad would tell me like, oh, Red Eye is gonna get you the story of Red Eye. And he'd never tell me like what Red Eye was or what happened or whatever. And I took creative writing in high school because I've loved writing ever since elementary school. And I kind of just took all of my favorite horror films and ripped them off and put them into a story. Now that's not what Red Eye is. That's just what I did in high school because I was in high school, so whatever, it's a grade and I'm trying to get a grade. But he read my, it was probably 10 pages, a 10-page story or something like that from high school, and he kind of turned it into something else. He's like, what if this happened and what if that happened? And I was like, ooh, what about this? And then we just kind of made it into a movie.
Awesome. I love it. I really do.
Thank you.
And the favorite thing about it is it's just awesome to see what you guys are doing, because what I gathered from it is you go up to that boundary and you cross it. There is no boundary for you, and I love that with the horror genre because nothing is there to hold you back.
Agreed.
And then your mind can take you wherever the hell you want to go, and you're just showing that, and it's a great thing. So job well done.
Thank you.
I also just recently watched a teaser trailer for your guys' new film. It's called Inverted. I know you're in the process of making it right now, so is there anything that you can reveal about it at this moment?
Yes, I'll hold that for you because I don't want you to stand there awkwardly. It's a promotional teaser that we released to kind of give, because we're about to launch our Indiegogo March 26th, to raise the funds to shoot the film. And that was just kind of like a visual representation, whatever.
Gotcha.
Of like what to expect from the film. And Inverted is set in the 70s. Well, 70s inspired. We're going back and forth because it just depends on the budget if we can afford, the 70s, everything. Because you'll have those people, that's not 70s, that's not 70s.
Yeah.
So it's hard too. But it's set in the 70s about a century-old cult known as the Inverts that are preparing for this war that's on the horizon. And they take 4 sin-bearing individuals and throw them into inversion. And they have to go through all these different initiations to be inverted and pushed to the farthest boundaries. And it is one of the most brutal films that we've done. So
Awesome.
It's there's Red Eye and then there's Inverted.
Honestly, there is some scenes in it. We're gonna go back through the script here soon. I'm like, do I really want that in there? Because I don't know how people's gonna feel about that.
See, that's where you go to that boundary and you just say, fuck it. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
there.
Well, that's what I told her too. I did the same thing. After Red Eye was released, we got some controversy from it, more so than I thought we would. And it made me self-conscious. Like, are we sure we're wanting to do this? And I talked to some of my friends, and they're like, don't let them hold you back. I mean, that's what makes you unique and makes you you, is that you do go to these further boundaries. And it's not like a film that's going to come out like Lords of Salem. Lords of Salem went there, but we're going past there.
Yeah. I mean, it's art.
Yes.
So you're making this because this is what you enjoyed. This is what you want to see. And
Yes.
It's art, and it's, people interpret it how they want. So you're always going to have the positive and the negatives. It
Yeah.
just is what it is. But I love the fact that you guys just want to go there and just like, I don't care what anybody else is going to do about this. I don't care what
Yeah.
you say. I'm just going to do this. So it's awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Let me see what else. I'm blanking out, and I'm terribly sorry, guys. So can you once again say when can we expect Inverted to be out?
It's hard to say. We have.
You say we're filming this June.
We're filming June.
Yeah.
The festival is like this past time with Red Eye. It was different. It wasn't like, because I mean you're spending a lot of money just for them to watch your film, and it's yeah. And I mean that's $20 for smaller festivals and $50 for some, and I honestly feel it's a waste unless you actually know the festival. So we don't know if we're going to go that route yet. There will be screenings, so that'll probably take about half a year. And we do actually have a distribution company that's really great. And as soon as we can announce if they want it, what we can announce, you guys are just going to be like, because it's like it's
Awesome.
big for us and horror fans. So.
Well, I appreciate the independent filmmaking. It's just great. So can't wait to see it.
Yes.
Everybody, Indiegogo, go fund this movie. It's going to be great stuff. So this pretty much wraps it up for the most, but we kind of want to do something fun,
Okay.
like a lightning round.
Okay.
Of like first thing that pops in your head. So we want to kind of keep. I only got a few questions, but I know the first one's hard.
Okay.
But everybody has you get asked, "What's your favorite horror movie?" Just pick one.
Nightmare on
Go for
Elm Street, 1984.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, big one.
Lightning round, Tristan.
You say it.
Night of the Living Dead.
Good one.
There you go.
Favorite kill scene?
The first thing that pops into my mind. Okay, Evil Dead 2013. Whenever she's with the Deadeye and she's like, "Feast on this, motherfucker!"
Oh,
with the chainsaw.
that's a bad one. Yeah.
The first one I thought of, just because we just talked about it, was Wrong Turn 2 in the very beginning when it just.
Oh,
we just
down
talked
the
about
middle.
it. So
I love
that's,
that. I love that.
that's why it popped in my head first. It's a good one.
So, since you guys are filmmakers, who would be somebody in the future that you would love to have the chance to work with?
One or two.
What?
One.
One? What?
Like an actress?
No, or like
anybody.
a director. I was thinking
Actress.
director.
Just who would you like to work with?
Danielle Harris.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
It was a tie between Rob or
that would
David
it.
Lynch.
That would be it. Yeah.
God, that's hard.
Okay. Now the deserted island question. What's the one item you can't live without? What do you have to bring?
I say a machete because you can open coconuts with it, you can kill fish with it, and you can eat and drink.
Man, you really felt that one. Yeah.
I was gonna say just another person, because if I
that's
get
a
too
good one.
lonely, it's just
Yeah, they have that castaway shit going on. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'd have to have a volleyball.
Okay, last one. Does pineapple go on pizza?
Yeah.
No.
You're wrong. I'm with you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes. So that about wraps it up for us because we know you guys want to get to the convention and do your thing. And
Hell yeah.
it was very nice meeting you guys, and thank you for taking the time.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
having
asking
us.
us. I loved it.
No problem. And once again, check out Inverted when it comes out. Keep tabs on it, freaks. It's going to be great. Bye.